The first statement is a joint statement from International Service for Human Rights. You have the floor. I have to read it.
Thank you, Mr. President. A year ago, a human rights defender seeking to cooperate with this council was arbitrarily detained, denied medical care and died in custody. 1 year on, there has been no adequate investigation or accountability in relation to the death of Chinese human rights defender Zhao Junli. When impunity reigns for reprisals against human rights defenders, attacks and threats against them continue. At this very session, there have been numerous reported cases of intimidation and reprisals, including against South Sudanese and Bahraini defenders. This is simply not acceptable. States' legal and moral obligations to protect those who cooperate with the UN are clear, and if a state fails to conduct an investigation, the UN has a responsibility to act. We welcome recent advances, such as the treaty body policies that recognize states' primary duty to ensure accountability in the case of reprisals and the UN's own duty of care. Similarly, we welcome the commitment and efforts of you, Mr. President, and your Bureau to step up the response to alleged reprisals. These are small examples that show what is needed across the UN system as a whole. Mr. President, today we remember Zhao Junli and all those defenders who've suffered reprisals. But remembrance is not enough. It must be complemented by action. We therefore make the following recommendations. First, China must ensure a full, independent and impartial investigation into the death of Zhao Junli, with the outcome made public, and it must provide adequate remedies to her family. Failing this, the Council must take action to curb impunity. Second, all states must ensure that those cooperating with the UN can exercise their right to do so safely. And third, states must show their resolve to stamp out reprisals. Only a dedicated focal point on reprisals could coordinate investigation of and follow-up to individual cases and address systematic causes of reprisals. It should be designated without delay, as decided in Council Resolution 2424. Thank you.